Sunshine for everyone, but as far as I can remember, we've been migratory animals living under changing weather. Someday we will foresee obstacles through the blizzard, through the blizzard. Today we will sell our uniform, live together, live together.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of WREL Radio. I am here again in the format that I wanted to do. I know that I tried to do episode 10 a few times ago. It didn't go well, but now we are back in our original type, and I'm here with my special guest, SillyMattJeff. How you doing, Silly? Are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm doing great. This is first time on WREL Radio, so I think it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. I'm excited for this, man.
Yeah, first time here, first time for everything, right? First time?
Yes, sir. First time for everything, and I gotta say, I'm having a great day. They just released news on the Resident Evil demo, and I'm very excited.
A lot of gaming news, which is actually the main purpose of this show. So how about we start talking a little bit, of course, because March is said to be gaming's biggest lineup so far.
Man. Yes,
so right here, I have a list of games, that I have. Let's see if I can go. Well, this is due to courtesy by Game Rant, which is where I go for all of my gaming news, for everything that is going on within pop culture, movies, video games, all that kind of stuff. So
definitely
then right here,
trustworthy website.
A very, very, very trustworthy site. So then So from the 3rd of March all the way down to the 31st, we have tons of games. But for now, I think I'm just gonna name probably the biggest ones right now. But as of right now, let me see if I can count them right now. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
That's a lot of games.
There are 31 games to be coming out in this month. 31.
Are you serious?
For this month, yes.
I didn't know it was that many. I mean, I have my
a lot of games. A lot of games come out
month.
like a monthly than what like everybody else really knows, because everybody thinks like because they only see like the major games. They don't really notice the
like the triple
more
A's
so
and
minor
stuff,
ones.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, anyways, here we go. All right, so a big game coming to PC and Xbox on the 7th of March is Halo Infinite Season 3. This is the 3rd season of their online multiplayer mode. So whoever's interested in that, I'm gonna guess is very, very excited. It's like another season of Fortnite.
Wow, I didn't even know they had seasonal stuff. Halo's been going on for a while too.
Yeah.
So honestly, that should be pretty cool, I think.
Yeah. Oni Road to the Mightiest Oni is going to be on PC, PS4, PS5, and Switch on the 9th of March. Oni is known for being a huge, oh man, I don't know what kind of game it would be. I would say more so like a text-based game. Because I
definitely one of those indie games.
Yeah. But yeah, though I mean like a ton of people are excited for this game. Maybe a few, maybe a lot. I'm not sure. I don't really know much about it. Another huge game coming out, the Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition, which is I don't really think it's much of a new game, more so just like added things into the original. But maybe it is something new, and I just haven't done much research on it. I don't know. I do not know
about that.
Yeah,
I did hear about that video game, or the original, to say the least.
Right.
And I don't know how many people played it, but I do know it's quite the big name every once in a while when you look around at it. So I think that's great. I think that's really cool, though.
Okay, and then we have, let's see, on March 16th, the Dark Pictures Switchback VR is going to be launching for PSVR 2. And of course, a lot of people who are really, really interested and have been playing many or maybe even all of the Dark Pictures anthology games. Maybe this is one of the main reasons why they want to get a PSVR 2, because this game is only exclusive to the PSVR 2.
Exactly, yeah. And I tell you right now, whenever I choose an opportunity, because right now I don't have the PSVR 2, but when I do, that's gonna definitely be one of my first purchases. And I looked in the description, and I didn't know that they have haptics in the VR headset, which is crazy to me. That's pretty cool. That's great.
All right. So another thing that I also wanted to say here, let me just do that real quick. Okay. All right. So then here we go. Again, another game coming out the day after. Of course, if you do not pre-order it, is WWE 2K23, a game that we have talked a lot about on the show.
Yeah.
A lot of mixed stuff happening. You know, a little bit of mixed emotions to be fair.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, the game looks good. It definitely looks good. I know it's not like this big outstanding thing because it's still the same mechanics as spoken of from 2K22, but they just kind of improved it a bit. But I think the game will do pretty good, hopefully. But yeah, we heard. Wasn't it the last episode you guys did the soundtrack listen, right?
We did listen to the soundtrack. Yes, we did.
Okay, yeah, definitely. So we've been keeping news with this, and I gotta say, I am starting to get a bit excited for the game. I just can't wait to get my hands on it and see real, actual first impressions to give my full thoughts on what I think about the game. I think
that's like everybody, really. I think that's everybody.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people are hyped for it, and I don't blame them, honestly.
All right. Well, okay. So before we get into our next topic, we actually have a game trailer. That's new, isn't it? Isn't that we're playing a game trailer on here, huh? A game trailer for an up-and-coming game. Thank you for the people who did send me the footage. Apparently, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. We do have. But again, we do have a game trailer though. So here we go. We're about to play it here live on the show right here, right now. I hope that you guys are ready. It is a game coming out later this year, March 22nd. March 22nd. It is coming out. Okay, calm down. All right, it's coming out.
Sorry, professional.
Right.
Sorry.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we're gonna go quiet for a little bit, and we're gonna show you the trailer. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Roll it.
All right. Well, I mean, we're gonna roll the tape. So, so for right now, I guess, yeah.
You see, we are all connected through the holy body. When you need only accept the sacred gift. Christ! Like she did.
Temperance, child.
I've taken the liberty of preparing some entertainment for you. The entertainment. Without further ado, the gallant knight protects the princess fair.
I'll make it cheap for you.
Move!
It's always like this with you.
How about you open fire instead of your mouth?
Long time no see.
Major Krauser? Why?
You can't save her. You can't save anyone.
What's gonna happen to me?
We gotta keep moving forward. We will beat this. Together.
Thanks.
Then come, Sancho Panza. Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea.
You gotta hurt yourself.
Sorry! Bad traffic!
This is kind of fun. Ahead!
You're kidding.
Yes, the time has come.
Like I told you. I'm gonna get you home safe. Ready to die, rookie.
Exalt all! Leon! And let it be so!
This time, it has to be different.
Well now, time to cause some mayhem.
Alright, well, that was the trailer for RE4. We had a few technical difficulties happening there, but still on. We still played the trailer. We still played it. Of course, seeing most of it. So, Celia, you've seen that trailer, I don't even know how many times by now.
Yes, I can't count it. At least probably over 10 times now. Definitely, I am so excited for that game. Ever since they, especially at the ending, announced that there's a special demo coming soon. I keep telling all my friends, I've literally been stalking Capcom to see when they would announce that the game would be, or that the demo would be coming out. And they're apparently having a little, thingamabob coming on March 9th to announce some video games and have more news on things or whatever. And Resident Evil 4 is one of them, as they confirmed inside of a tweet on Twitter. So they're definitely probably going to drop the release date on that night. It could be on March 9th, it could be March 10th, or somewhere else later down the line. All I know, I'm really excited for this game, and it's probably going to be my personal game of the year. I love Resident Evil 4, and I'm very excited to see that, man.
Alright, well, another thing that we should probably mention with the RE4 remake is that they are going to be making a VR mode. A VR mode is going to be coming in for RE4. Obviously, they did announce that when they first announced the remake back in 2021. I want to say no, 2022 maybe. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, so they're going to be a lot of classical moments, no doubt. But then one thing that is oh my gosh, I can't even talk. So then one thing that is very, very noticeable in this game the most noticeably in like the dialogue is that it probably is gonna feel less cheesy. I don't know if you've really looked into
definitely.
that. Mm-hmm. And I mean, like you've spoken a lot about how like Leon has been really delivering those voice lines now in this game than the last one.
Yeah, because I'll admit, this is the same voice actor from the Resident Evil 2 remake.
Right.
And when I seen his work in Resident Evil 2, I wasn't like really against it, but I thought that some deliveries could have been better. But coming into this game, easily I can say there's a gigantic improvement with him. And I actually am really actually feeling the lines. And to know he's not really going to be, this Leon for Resident Evil 4 is not going to be cheesy like the OG version.
Right. I'm
pretty excited to see which direction this takes. I'm really excited to see how everything pans out. And I believe that they're going to do a great job. Capcom always never fails to deliver, and I'm really excited for this one.
And speaking of Capcom, another thing is that apparently Resident Evil 4 Remake's Operation Javier was explained. I don't know if you know anything about Operation Javier. Have you?
Oh no, I didn't hear about that one.
No. So then it happens. It was like during a recently released gameplay a preview of the game, which of course fans got a whole. Like they got like the meal when they saw the iconic Leon versus Krauser melee fight. Like they got that meal. All right, and
oh
like
man, yeah.
On that a new take on the boss fight, Leon asks his former commanding officer what led to turning his back on the government, to which he mentions something that happened 2 years ago. To which Leona replies, Operation Javier. So, to many, and of course, it says it here in the article, to many Resident Evil fans, this little line of dialogue isn't going to mean much, but for longtime players, this is a fun nod to one of the most underrated, or no, not like one of the most, but one of the more underrated Resident Evil games. So, Operation Javier is the name of the first set of missions in the spin-off game Resident Evil: The Dark Side Chronicles.
Oh, so I do know that one. Okay. I didn't know it came from that game specifically, but I have heard that one.
So, for those who don't know, it's an on-rails light gun shooter, and it follows like several different anthology stories set in the universe of Resident Evil. So these stories retell some of the major events from RE2 and, from my personal favorite, RE Code Veronica. Through Operation Javier acts as more of a prequel to the events of RE4.
That's awesome, man. I gotta say, I'm pretty excited. Loki, that makes me, because I want to know more on the story with him and Krauser, so that kind of makes me want to go on ahead and give Dark Side Chronicles a try. So I actually might look into that more to see the lore of everything. That's really
because cool. What like some fans don't like really know. Maybe they do. After completing RE the Dark Side Chronicles, players can unlock 2 bonus missions that tell the events of Operation Javier from Krauser's perspective.
Wow.
So then during these sequences, players find out that Krauser has a deep mistrust of Leon.
Oh wow, dude.
Yeah. And
so that really explains a lot, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. And of course with Krauser, you what do you feel about the enemy, Krauser?
I think
how he looks, how he is in the remake.
Inside the remake now?
Yeah.
I think he actually looks really good. I think they really captured what he used to look like inside the OG Resident Evil 4, and to know that they really captured how he looked then, but really upgraded it to a fact where it's really modernized now. I think actually they did a pretty good job. I still feel like I'm going to be fighting that Krauser, and he's just as smooth as the first one. So I'm really excited to actually go into that fight and see how they do it, because it's more kind of free now, so it's not just like it's a cutscene with little pop-ups of buttons that you got to hit in order to advance in it. It's actually a fight, And that right there, I think they did a pretty good job on that, so I'm really excited to go into that for myself.
Yeah. All right. So, okay. As much as you probably won't be able to see it here in the Discord that I'm in with you right now, the people watching the stream will be able to see this. So then right now I'm going to be playing the people over on the stream a clip of RE, the Dark Side Chronicles, and what happened with Krauser. So then with that, I will talk to you very soon, Silly. And yeah, I'll be showing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Within me has awoken. Who is this man with whisker that Leon was talking about? And if I found him, could he help me regain my strength?
I should have died with my father.
No. No one should have died down there. Besides, you've got an obligation to live. For the sake of the girls living inside you. You're cruel, Leon. Couldn't you make her feel proud? She has a whole new life ahead of her. There's nothing left to say. For you and I, Leon, we're merely different sides of the same coin.
Alright, well, that was the clip there from RE, the Dark Side Chronicles, of course, Leon. A little bit of, yeah, I mean, you heard what he said.
Really see their backstory.
yeah, I mean, what did you see the clip at least? Did you see it on stream?
Yes, I did. I went to the stream to take a look to see it exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that was actually really nice to see the background.
Yeah.
And that kind of makes me want to play the game, to say the least, like even more than I did before. So I'm definitely going to be looking into that game. I'm definitely going to look into it for myself. Okay. And I'd love to play that, to actually see every single thing and how it got to that point.
Okay. So RE4 is going to be coming out March 24th. Am I correct? March 24th?
Yes, sir. That's the release date of
March 24th is when it is going to be released. Along with RE4 and 2K23, Bayonetta Origins will be coming on Switch on the 17th of March. Of course, a few other games as the newest installment of PGA Tour and the Show 23 from MLB. And The Last of Us Part 1 making its stop to PC on March 28th. That is our lineup for March, and of course a few other minor games. But other than that, those are your truly major ones right there.
Yes, sir. And I gotta say, March is looking to be quite the phenomenal one for gamers this year, and I'm very excited.
You love March, yeah? You love March.
Love March, loving this March. It's like the best one.
March. All right. So then another topic that we should probably go on about is the Last of Us TV show. I know that you probably have not been doing much research on this. You haven't really been seeing much of it.
Yeah, I have not seen. I did see a few stuff from the beginning, kind of. And with I saw some major parts that they shown on YouTube, but I have not seen the show in entirety.
Right. Okay, so a little spoiler here for people who have not played The Last of Us Part 1, which is the first game that came out about 13 years ago.
So big warning.
So in the Last of Us's final 2 episodes will land on HBO over the next 2 weeks. While fans of the games may be fully aware of what's coming, the show's star Bella Ramsey, who plays Ellie inside of the show, wants newcomers to be ready for a decisive season 1 ending. Or no, a divisive season 1 ending. So for PlayStation gamers and soon enough PC players, of course, that we just stated, the statute of limitations for spoilers in a 10-year-old game has long passed. However, the Last of Us adaptation has brought a new crop of fans captivated by Joel and Ellie's crusade in the post-apocalyptic US. Among those might be Ramsey herself, who previously said she was encouraged not to play the original game after admitting she never gave The Last of Us a chance before landing her lead role.
Wow, man.
Yeah. So what that means is this ending, right? This ending, something that might happen, it's gonna divide a bunch of people. So it might be different.
Oh, really?
It might be different than the game.
Wow.
So that's something to really consider. It could be different.
I think that is actually a good idea, to say the least, because although they're made a whole show from the video game itself,
right? I
think it's actually a good idea that they're kind of taking a different route and whatever they may have been doing to kind of, you know, give it a new feel for people to still enjoy. Although it could be a bad one or it could be a good one. You don't really know until it happens, but I think that's a pretty good idea to say the least for them.
And a lot of people don't really like the actress of Ellie, but I mean, I think she's fine. I don't really know what's wrong. I don't know, man. Do you have any feelings about it, or you just don't really care?
No, yeah, I actually think she's fine. I don't know if it's because I haven't really played Last of Us like that, but I think she is fine the way she is. I don't have any problems with it. I didn't even know people had negative feelings toward her in particular, but I think she did pretty good, definitely.
I'm not gonna lie, they've been taking it a little too far when they've been like going on Twitter and like stating their feelings like, bro, I want to smash your face into the dang on bottle. I'm like, yo, chill.
Whoa,
calm down. What's wrong with you? Come on.
This generation is something else, guys. I mean, it's nothing you can really do about it. But
I don't really think that it's like the younger people that's doing this. It's probably like 30, 40-year-olds who play this game. Like when it launched for the PS3. It's just, man.
It's kind of disappointing. It's really disappointing.
It is.
I don't think anybody, no matter what ticks you off, you should have that reaction toward anyone at all.
Yeah. And then another game that has been out for quite a while, Hogwarts Legacy. I know that you have seen.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I am actually debating on actually getting that video game itself, because I'm not one to really, be into that kind of video game or anything. But just seeing it and how it plays, like, it actually looked like something I would probably enjoy. So I'd probably give it a shot if I ever got the opportunity. And it's been a bunch of good news about it aside from all the other stuff. And I'm actually really tempted to go on ahead and give it a shot, or give it a whirl, to say the least.
Right. And of course, it is controversial. It is very controversial.
It is. That's all I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I just have to ask, do you like, because it is incredible how, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't talk about it. Maybe I should not talk about the whole controversy going on. Just,
because your show, I mean, it's up to you, yeah.
I mean, they tried to boycott this game, and like the only thing that they've like done is just help its popularity gain even more, and it's on player based like quadrupled, and now it's like one of the best like launches of their gaming company, I would think. That's crazy to me. Yeah. I'm like, bruh. Imagine.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a video game at the end of the day, folks. I mean, come on. If you're a gamer, I say just go out there and enjoy the game. That's all I say.
Of course, I think what you said earlier, as well, backtracking back to RE4, is that there's going to be a Capcom showcase on March 9th, showcasing a bunch of new games.
Yes, that's what it was.
And their upcoming releases, such as Resident Evil 4. And
yes, sir.
Yeah. So of course,
I think they have.
Are you gonna be on that
Yes, sir. And I think they're definitely having a bunch, and I think it's a bunch more than that. Even other games that I actually didn't even know they was throwing out there. I know Street Fighter 6 is another one of them that they're gonna show more of, and they've been showing that a lot lately. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are excited about that. Yeah. But it should be a pretty good showcase. I'm pretty excited to see what they show off on the night.
Good showcase, pretty good.
Which is next week, folks. I think Friday. Exactly. Yeah, I think it's Friday.
Yes. I think you're right.
Is today Friday?
I see Rob's in the chat, of course. Rob's in the chat. How did it take you so long for you to get Silly on here? I have no idea, man. No idea.
Yes, I replied that is a very good question that I don't even know the answer to. But hey, we're here now, and I feel great, to say the least. It's been a great day, and it's awesome to be a part of WREL Radio. It's an honor, my guy.
Very true. All right, then up next, we're going to be playing a few songs. Of course, up next, we're going to be playing from a Devil May Cry 5, a famous song inside of the action sequence. It is Bury the Light. Alright, so Silly, I guess time to kick back, huh?
Yes, sir. Kick back, relax, and everybody enjoy and have a listen. Let's go.
All right, welcome back to WREL here, man. Dude, we took a little long break. We took a little long break for the music. We took a little long break.
Yes, sir. I will say that a lot of that music took me back, my guy. Especially that Jetpack Joyride. I remember playing that a lot.
Oh yeah,
on PS3,
yeah. I mean, I kind of liked it. You know, I kind of played it back a few days ago. I just wanted to play some more. I wouldn't call it more of a platform, more of like I don't know. I'm still learning all of the terminology.
Hey, I respect
but,
that.
Man.
Respect.
Yeah, man. Have you played the second Jetpack Joyride?
They had a second one. I did not know.
They do have a second one just out on the App Store right now.
Oh, you know what? I'm definitely going to give that a look because I just love playing that game back on PS3. And that song actually brought me back a lot, my guy.
Oh, that was a pretty good one. Huh? That hit you right in the feels.
Yes, sir. Gonna definitely give that a gander on my free time. I'm gonna try to download that right now, actually, as we speak, while doing this.
Wow.
Yeah, gonna give it a download just to see what it's actually all about.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have huge news here. As we stated right before we stated about a PS5 state of play, right now you're hearing it now. PlayStation Showcase is being built up, and it will be a killer. Because PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo have pulled out of E3 this year, which means they will have their standalone showcases and will no longer be a part of E3 this year. I don't know about future years, but as of now, it looks like they're gonna probably have a showcase somewhere in the summer because Sony seems to be holding back a little bit for a big PlayStation showcase, a big one.
That's interesting. And when is that happening again? What's the date of that?
We still do not know, but then with E3 being so close, it might be before or after E3. So maybe near the spring or in the early stages of summertime. So late spring, early summer is most likely where it is going to happen. So
that's very interesting. That is a first. I did not expect that. I actually didn't expect that.
So
I wonder. Wow.
So State of Play, of course, Sony had their most recent one. It was pretty lackluster to some. It was good, you know. It had a few things about Street Fighter 6, RE4, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. But like aside all that, we didn't really have much else to say. There's a number of highly anticipated games that PlayStation has in development right now, and it is staggering. And their lack of appearance at the recent State of Play was a big point of confusion. So it only makes sense.
Wow.
A big PlayStation showcase is coming up very, very soon.
Wow, man. They are going out with the big guns. I'm excited to see. And PlayStation has a lot going on. Gaming in general altogether has a lot going on specifically this year, which is very interesting, and I'm really excited to see how that goes. A lot of big names and a lot of crazy things happening, and with that announcement alone, that really changes the game. I'm really interested to see that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they have a plethora of completely unannounced first part, not so much unannounced, but a bunch of first-party projects that are in the works right now, and that we haven't received much information of. So, like Spider-Man 2.
Wow, man.
And then there's been a ton of rumors around the gaming community about if there will be a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. A lot of rumors have been going around.
There's a probability. I don't think that's impossible. Definitely, there's a possibility they could.
And again, the only reason why they think that is because Sucker Punch is working on a new game. So then that's why so that is why there are a ton of rumors about that happening around the gaming world.
Wow, hey, all I can say to Ghost of Tsushima fans, never say never, because it's a high probability. It's not impossible for it to happen. So that's really interesting.
Okay. Yeah. So very, very exciting news.
Yes, sir. I'm loving gaming so far, and I will say, back to the PlayStation State of Play, something else besides, of course, Resident Evil 4 being shown off. I'm actually really amped up to see or try out the Suicide Squad video game.
Yeah.
I think I think that game has potential, and from what they've shown, it's been looking great so far. And I think it actually could deliver if they do things right, to say the least.
Well, let's hope they do.
Because we've all kind of seen what happened with Gotham Knights. That wasn't the best of the best.
Oh, well, it was pretty okay. It was good. It was so good. It was still a good game. It still is a good game.
Yeah, it was a good game from what I've heard. I know the reviews kind of varied in some areas, but of course that's usually with all games.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I don't really trust those as much as like others do. Because
that's a good point.
With like the movie Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantum Mania, a lot of people have been saying, "What they talking about? That movie pretty okay." And I'm like, really? Did they over exaggerate just a tad? Just a tad.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who does. Yeah, that's actually a good point. So definitely, honestly, to see for yourself, to see how you feel about it. That's why it's not best to really go off of other people's opinions. You really got to see for yourself by either playing the game yourself, just to see of how everything is and how it feels to you. Because other people can completely have a different opinion on it, but you for yourself could actually genuinely enjoy it. So that's a very good point.
Right.
And that's just kind of my excitement going into Suicide Squad, because I even love Suicide Squad and I think they're great. So for them to get a video game, that's really exciting.
Okay, and then another huge thing that we should probably speak on is probably a 50 Cent tweet. I don't know if you saw a lot. I don't know if you know anything about it.
No, I did not see 50 Cent's tweet.
So 50 Cent, he mentioned Vice City again on social media, and it is reinvigorating speculation over whether he's involved in a Grand Theft Auto project. And a lot of people are speculating not in just any project, but GTA 6.
I can see that actually happening. More than likely, that's going to happen. I can see that happening. And so, that actually might just say that GTA 6... Because did they say GTA 6 was like in Vice City or something? Didn't they say like where it was?
Well, I mean, it's out of the tweet from 50 Cent. It states this: "Are we working together, or are you just effing around? Big moves only. GLG equals a green light gang. I don't miss." And then he also tagged a picture, and that picture is a neon pink sign with the words Vice City inside of the font of GTA. That was from GTA 3.
Yeah. Wow. Guaranteed. It has to be. He's definitely going to be featured in GTA 6. Like I mean, it's really there. Just that hint alone gives it away. That's got to be the case.
Right.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. That photo right there, man. That photo. The Vice City.
Wow, dude.
The Vice City neon sign is what he posted. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything else other than that. I mean, he did post this photo.
Wow. Is that a real picture, by the way? Like, is that real?
That is real. This is a real photo. This is a real photo.
I thought it was just like an animation or something.
No. This is a real photo for those at home. This is the photo that a 50 Cent tweeted. Of course, the tweet is right over here on this side right here. That is on the right side, anyways.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So Vice City was name dropped by 50 Cent. So that could mean a lot.
Wow. I mean, it has to.
Yeah.
The signs are there. That picture alone says so much. I believe he's going to be featuring GTA 6, and just with the franchise alone, it would only make sense.
And of course, like you said, there was a ton of speculation that like Vice City was going to be where GTA 6 is going to be set, and of course, it's not an official Take-Two trademark, but it's 50 Cent. You know what I mean? You'd be perfect. perfect for this game. So
he is, and he definitely fits the franchise. And
he fits the vibe, basically. He fits the vibe.
Yeah, the vibe, exactly.
He fits the vibe.
And a lot of his songs might be on that game, guaranteed, if that's the case.
Oh my goodness.
Should be great, man.
Okay. And I believe, right? I believe so. I think we have already. I think we've hit the 1 hour mark.
Are you serious?
We have hit the 1 hour mark. Yeah, we hit it. We hit the 1 hour mark.
1 hour? That's crazy.
Yeah. All right. So this is the portion of the show where, of course, I ask you if you do wanna play the last song. Of course, if you wanna play a song of your choice.
That's a good question. Do I have a song of choice? I think there's a song I was thinking of that I'd actually love to hear. I'm trying to remember what it is again. I forgot what it was. I don't remember what the song was. So if I don't remember, I think while I collect my thoughts, you should probably play the song if you wanted to, that you have in store. But yeah, I genuinely don't remember. I just had a brain fart. I genuinely don't remember what it was. I might have to look back and see what it was again.
Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, these last few songs are going to be probably the last ones of the night. And then we're going to sign off. So, Silly, do you have anything else to say?
Well, all I'm going to say is that I'm really excited for, again, some throws out there, RE4. Resident Evil 4, this would be a great game. And I genuinely enjoyed myself on this WREL radio alone, so I appreciate you for bringing me in, my guy, as a special guest, and I'd be down to do this again to get a two-piece combo one day, and that'd be pretty cool. I'd love that.
Most likely when I do, it's going to be more than one person. Who knows?
That is a very factual statement. Now, with how WREL radio's going, that's probably going to be the case, and I'd be down. I'd definitely be down to come back one day. That'd be awesome, man.
Alright then. Then I guess I will go ahead and play the final songs for now. So yes, so then everybody lay back and enjoy as you listen to some Super Mario Galaxy.
Mario? Just play the song. Just play the song.
Okay.